Hey there guys, today we are continuing the Dream Team series, but a little bit different. I've created my shiny Dream Team, and I'm going to show it off to you. What I mean by this is I've taken 6 Pokemon that I have shiny hunted for and combined them together to create my shiny Dream Team. I do have some rules, kind of like last time, that I figured I would try to stick to for the video for the sake of limiting myself. I can only use shiny team Pokemon that are currently available within Galar. This video is being made in late August 2021 and currently not all Pokemon are available in Galar. This could change in the future. The reason I have the Galar only rule is to allow you guys to test out and hunt my team if you so choose. I've also said that I can use one legendary, kinda like last time, making the team more balanced as to not just have 6 legendaries that I've hunted. I can also only have one Pokemon from each type, meaning I can have dual types, just no crossover. I've also tried to make the team different to the previous one, just with one exception. Anyways, even with all these rules to limit myself, I feel very confident in my shiny dream team today. After I've shown every member, I will do a full proof capture on home to show the team all together. So without further ado, let's get into it. Up first in my shiny dream team is, again, my favourite grass type starter, decidueye. Decidueye joined my team in Alola, which was my first playthrough coming back to Pokemon after a few years, and I grew instantly attached to it. Its grass ghost type was something I found really cool, as I said previously. This reasoning meant it was one of the first Pokemon I had to hunt in Galar once I had become obsessed with Masuda hunting and it was introduced into the game. In Isle of Armor? That was a question. I currently have a small document that lists the amount of eggs/encounters every one of my shinies took to hunt, so I will be pulling from it as my encounter reference for the day. Also, I've only recently gotten into recording and creating videos. I have no footage of these team members being caught, but expect some shiny videos kinda soon. Decidueye is one of my favourite shinies. It turns black and has a nice turquoise running through it. Overall, my Masuda hunt for shiny Rowlet took around 550 eggs. This is really a fairly quick hunt overall, as I've had some ridiculous luck, as we'll see later on in this team. The rounded 550 number, because it was teams of 5 eggs, I just measured it in 5, so I never had like specific numbers because I did breed them all and hatch them all at the same time. Even though, you know, it would hatch like first out of the 5, I just classed it as the 550th egg because I didn't know which one was actually number 550, number 560. You get what I'm saying. As we can see here, Decidueye is our number 1 choice for the shiny dream team. On to the number 2 pick. We now have the first shiny I caught in Sword and Shield, my shiny Corviknight. Rookidee, the pre-evolved form of the shiny steel-flying Corviknight, is found on Route 1 in Sword and Shield, and it's probably one of the best shinies in Galar. Rookidee was one of the first ever shiny Pokemon I had. I was pretty late to the party. I had the shiny spoiled for me, but I knew instantly it was the one I wanted first. The dark grey goes really well with this Pokemon and helps to enforce its steel typing. I have a special place for this shiny burb, and I feel that she is very deserving of a spot on this list. Corviknight was also used in my main team to beat Galar the first time round, and I did it all without the shiny charm. At launch, I spent a good few hours double hunting Rookidee and Wooloo together, and got my shiny Rookidee after around 600 encounters, which is pretty amazingly below odds. I wish I could always be that lucky. With Corviknight in at number 2, we are now moving on to my third team member. Next, we have kind of a controversial choice. My favourite Galar starter, shiny Cinderease. Cinderease is a pure fire-type starter, and honestly, I quite like how the Galar Pokemon were done. I myself love Sword and Shield, even if the DLC should have been base game content. Cinderace's shiny is really well done, at least I think so. I really enjoy inverting colours and drastically altering how a shiny Pokemon looks or feels, and with Cinderace's shiny, it's exactly that. After completing the main game in Shield, I moved on to Masuda hunting, something I knew very little about. Scorbunny was my first Masuda hunt, as I knew the initial starters could not be shiny. All in all, it took around 1,140 eggs to hatch this grey boy, again counting in batches of 5. This hunt was very close to shiny odds, if not over shiny odds. I don't actually know what it is with the charm. I had successfully obtained the shiny charm, as I just said, which made every shiny hunt afterwards a lot easier. With that, however, we have our third teammate. Next up, we have our fourth pick. A slightly weirder team member now is that of shiny rotomwash. Rotom originally was hatched by me, but the egg itself was not bred by me. Rewind back to when Sword and Shield was still very fresh, a large content creator by the name of A-Drive would do an event called Surprise Trade Saturdays, or Sundays, I think it ended up turning into. In this event, before the hackers could take control of trading, many people joined in and traded tons of eggs with each other to try and share some of the shiny luck. In my first ever Surprise Egg Saturday, I got myself a shiny Rotom after trading 2 whole boxes of egg. Therefore, I gained the shiny Ghost Rotom, which then became the electric water type rotomwash, an absolute beast and competitive. Overall, Rotom Shiny is one of the subtler ones on the team, but I couldn't not include this Pokemon after the amazing entry it had to my game file. Since then, I've used Rotomwash in many fights and grown quite attached to it. But with our 4th member in our team, it's time to discuss the worst shiny luck I've ever had. From team member number 5. At number 5, we have an Ultra Beast, slightly bending the rules. I'm having an Ultra Beast and a Legendary on the team, fight me. The shiny Ultra Beast, Naganadao. I do not know how to pronounce it. This Pokemon took me forever to get, but more on that in a minute. Naganadao is a poison dragon type and is possibly one of the coolest Pokemon and shinies I own to date. The black and yellow wasp inspired pattern is amazing and I love how strong the Pokemon is as well. It's really a no-brainer that it belongs on the team. Really, it belongs on every team. It can only be hunted as a gift Pokemon in, at the time I hunted, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. This means that no matter what, it has full odds of over 1,400. I think you can see where this is going. It gets worse. It took me over 16,000, that's a 1-6 followed by 3 zeros, to secure this shiny. That's over 4 times the odds. I resetted 16,000, 4 times the odds, over 4 times. It was more than 16, I just gave up counting at 16,000. Never in all my shiny hunting days have I wanted to give up on a hunt quite like this one. The amazing timing of the hunt, however, meant that I got my shiny 5 hours before the launch of the Crown Tundra, and therefore meant I was ready to set my eyes on new hunts on the Switch, which I was pretty quick to do. All in all, however, as any shiny hunter would say, there is no regret in this hunt. Do I wish it happened sooner? Of course, but that's life. A little side note, on the same file I hunted Poipole, the pre-evolution to Naganadao, I got a first encounter shiny Stakataka, so, you know, really, you win some, you lose some. Some you're going to get first encounter, some you're going to get 4 times over the encounter, but you know, that's life. But with that, we have our 5th member onto the 6th and final team member of the Shiny Dream Team. In my previous team, we had a Legendary at the end. And again, we have the same situation on our hands. In my 6th team position, we have a Shiny Mewtwo. This pure Psychic type Shiny was hunted in Let's Go Eevee. And honestly, it was an extremely easy hunt. Same with the birds. I myself have done research into the shiny odds of Let's Go, but honestly, I had a strategy that meant I got every Legendary in under 400 resets. Although this isn't an exact science, I used a lure before saving my game and then resetted Mewtwo over and over. Something I wasn't completely sure would affect the odds, and I'm still kind of unsure, but it worked out. I got Mewtwo in under 400 resets and a little bit extra content. I got Articuno and Moltres in 200 and 350 encounters respectively. I didn't do Zapdos as I had 3 of them on Pokemon Go, so I just chucked one from Pokemon Go into the park and used that as my shiny Zapdos. The Bright Green Mewtwo is an amazing shiny to have, and an absolute beast of a Pokemon to fit within the team. I feel as far as shiny legendaries go, you can't get much better than shiny Mewtwo. But there we have it, my ultimate shiny dream team. On screen right now you will see some Pokemon home footage of each Pokemon with my OT, Michael, which is my name. Each member of the team holds a special place in my heart, and honestly, each of them were a ton of fun to hunt, except maybe Naganadao. But with that, technically, I wasn't hunting Naganadao, I was hunting Poipole, but you know, whatever. But with that, I hope you've enjoyed this team building episode, and maybe share some of your own shiny stories in the comments down below. Leave a like if you want to see more content like this, and don't forget to subscribe. See you guys later.